Good morning, class. Welcome again. So this is also your maths period, and I will be taking ahead the same chapter ahead, that is the fraction. And the previous class just we had in the morning, I discussed about the types of fraction. And just let me tell you that among the types of fraction that we have done, the most important for you as from the examination point of view is your like fraction and unlike fraction. In the exercise that we were doing, please take out your book, students. The exercise that we were doing, exercise 6, the question number 1. If there were many fractions there, proper, improper fractions, like, unlike, unit fraction. So I want students don't get confused. As of now, you just focus on like fractions and unlike fractions. The questions will be from that only in your half-yearly examination. Okay, so don't get confused. So you can keep this question aside as of now. After examination, we will move ahead with this question, because I felt that you may get confused. So it's better to let you know that not to touch this type of question now. We will only focus on the types of fraction, that is like and unlike fraction, which is coming in your exam. Okay, so please see this video properly, because today we are going to do comparison of fractions, and which is important from your examination point of view. Okay. So let us start, student. So this is something which is not given in your book, but it is in your mental maths activity book. It is there. This type of questions are there. So today what we are going to do is comparison of fraction. What is meant by comparison? To tell which is the greater number, a greater fraction, and which is the smaller fraction. Okay. So you all know, like I have discussed in the morning, types of fraction, like fraction and unlike fraction. Please just focus on this. Okay. So like fractions are those, yes, in which the denominators are same. Okay, so like fractions are those in which the denominators are same. And in unlike fractions, the numerators are same. Okay, so if you look into your book, I mean to underline also, fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. And fractions with different denominators are unlike fractions. So we are just going to compare this. Now I have written something over here. Now see, 4 by 8 and 5 by 8. Okay, now if I tell you to compare this, you have to put this sign. So I am reading it out. This is important. Please listen. The fraction with the bigger numerator is the biggest fraction. The fraction with the biggest numerator. So which is the biggest numerator over here? 5. Isn't it? So this will be your greater fraction. This is for like fraction I am talking about. The fraction with the bigger numerator is the biggest fraction. Here, now when I come to unlike fraction, the rule changes. Here, if I have the example 5 by 8 and 5 by 9, so the fraction with the smaller denominator, here you have bigger numerator. So you know that my 5 is greater than 4. So this is your bigger numerator, bigger fraction. But here the fraction with the smaller denominator is the bigger fraction. So which is the smaller denominator over here? Compare this, 8 and 9. Okay, so which is small? 8. So this will be your, this fraction will be greater. So 5 by 8 is greater than 5 by 9. Keep these two things in your mind. Okay, and this type of question is going to come in your test, in your exam. Okay, now take out students your mental maths book on page number 26. Activity 20. Please take it out. Okay, we'll be doing this type of questions. Okay, and before that, let me tell, in activity 19, you can strike off question number 3, because this is not in your book, and you will do this in your higher classes. Okay, so you can strike out that is equivalent, so that is not of your, like we are not going to do it right now. So you can strike off question number 3 from activity 19. Okay, now come to activity 20. Let us first do question number 2 only, okay, because we are doing comparison of fractions. So let us do. Fill in with greater than symbol, smaller than symbol, or equal to symbol in the following fractions. So this is actually, we are comparing the fractions. First is 6 by 11 and 5 by 11. Okay. Please make this, please write it this two things over somewhere. Okay, because it is not in the book, and it will help you to decide to compare the fraction. Okay, first is, okay, I am doing it over here. 6 by 11 Okay, and 5 by 11. Now these are which type of fraction? Denominator same, so these are like fractions. And what I have said, the fraction with the bigger numerator. So which is the bigger numerator? This, isn't it? So this is your answer. So you can do this, you can put this sign. In the next question, that is B. Come to question B. You have 4 by 7 and 4 by 8. Now what kind of fraction is this? I just erased it. Unlike fraction. In unlike fractions, the denominators are different. So the fraction with the smaller denominator. So which is the smaller denominator? 7 or 8? 7. So put the sign like this. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now come to C. 2 by 9 and 2 by 3. Okay. Again, this is the unlike fraction. So which is the smaller denominator over here? This is the unlike fraction. See, denominators are different. So read unlike fraction and like fraction. This is what is important for your test. Okay, for your exam. So the fraction with the smaller denominator. Smaller is this. 3 is smaller than 9, isn't it? So this fraction is greater. Clear? I hope you are getting my point, students. Now come to question number D. Question D. 3 by 10 and 3 by 5. Okay. Again the same thing. You have denominators are different. Smaller is which one? 5 or 10? 5. So this is your greater fraction. Okay. Now question number E you can strike off. Again this is not in your syllabus as of now. So you can strike that out. Okay, now come to question number F. So strike E. Question number E, strike it out. Now come to question F. Okay, I'm not erasing these two because I want you everyone to please write it somewhere. Okay, so now come to question F. 1 by 9, 1 by 9 and 1 by 9 and 1 by 10. Now in this is also a like fraction. Okay, so among this, this is also unlike fraction. So 9 and 10, which one is greater? This. And which one is smaller? This. So the fraction with the smaller denominator is the biggest. Okay, this is the unlike fraction with different denominators. Clear, students? Okay, now next question, that is you have to arrange the following in ascending order and descending order. The same concept will apply. So what is descending order? When we are arranging from smaller to the bigger, when we are going from smallest to biggest. And what is descending? From largest to the smallest. Okay, and with the help of this concept only, we will be doing that. Okay. So now erasing the board and erasing this also. I hope you have taken this out or copied this somewhere. Okay, now come to question number 3, that is you have to arrange in ascending and descending order. The first question is 6 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 7 by 7 and 4 by 7. Okay, now which type of fraction is this? Like fraction, isn't it? Because all the denominators are same. So what happens in the like fraction? When you are arranging in ascending, that means the smallest will come in the beginning. So which is the smallest fraction over here? So this is a like fraction. All these are like fraction. The smallest fraction is 2 by 7. Because here we are going to see the numerators. So 2 is the smallest numerator. After that what we have? 3 by 7. Then we have 4 by 7, 6 by 7 and 7 by 7. Okay. Now come to question number B. Okay, we have 2 by 8, 2 by 9, 2 by 7, 2 by 3, 2 by 5. Now here which is the smallest? See, all the denominators are different. So this is the unlike fraction. So the this with the largest denominator is the smallest. I just said. Then after that you will have 8 as denominator. Then we have this. Then 2 by 5 and 2 by 3. Clear, students? I hope you are understanding. Okay. Now similarly come to C. So these two are clear. Okay, I'm erasing it. Please write this in your book. Okay. Now question C. 5 by 13, 11 by 13, 13 by 13, 8 by 13 and 4 by 13. Okay, so over here it is the same. It is a like fraction. So which will come first when you are ascending? So it is 4 by 13. Then you have 5 by 13, 8 by 13, 11 by 13 and 13 by 13. So you have to know the difference between the like fraction and a like fraction, and you have to remember the two rules that we have just discussed. Okay, then you will be able to do all the questions related to this. 11 by 2, 11 by 9, 11 by 8, 11 by 4, 11 by 5. So we are here with a like fraction, isn't it? So 9 is the bigger. So it will come in the beginning. Then you have 11 by 8, 11 by 5, then 11 by 4 and 11 by 2. Okay. Similarly, we will do the descending one. With the same concept, you will do the descending one. Okay, so you will complete that, the descending one. Okay, now come to question number 1. You have to write against each pair whether it is like or unlike fraction. Question first, 2 by 6 and 3 by 6, what it is? Tell me. It is a like fraction, isn't it? Because the denominators are same. Then the next one, the denominators are different. So it is the, yes, unlike fraction. Okay, then again, the C, 5 by 4 and 4 by 5. It is the, yes, tell me. It is the unlike fraction. Why? Because the denominators are different. Then over here, the numerators are same. Okay, 3 by 7 and 3 by 9. But the denominators are different. So what is this? This is again your, when you have 5 by, this is also your unlike fraction, because what happens in unlike fractions? Your denominators are different. Okay. So please write that about the unlike and like fractions. Okay, so we have done this. So what was important I have just discussed. Okay, so focus on that. And so in the live class that we have on Friday, I will go through the same thing, same concept. That will be a kind of a revision class only. So don't miss it. Be present in that. Okay. If you have any confusion, students, you can post it in the comment section. I will see that. I will see to it. Okay. Okay, now from the fractions only, come to page number 25. Activity 19. The first question. I don't think I have discussed this. How to read the fraction. So if it is 5/8, how you will write that? You will write as 5 by 8. Okay, so I hope this 5/8. When it is 5/8, you will write as 5 by 8. Okay. 1/9. How you write as 1/9? 1 by 9. Okay. Then here you have to it's written here to write the numerator and denominator. So in 5 by 13, this is your numerator and this is your denominator. Okay. Then you have numerator given and denominator given. So how will you write this? So this will be 3 by 11. Then numerator is always up. Denominator is always down. Now this is also an important question, this type of question, 1/3 of 15. So I've explained you in the previous class, in the previous video. Okay, so 1/3 of is means multiplication, and this is 15 by 3, which means 15 divided by 3. What is 15 divided by 3? 5. 5 3s are 15. Okay, and 5/6 of 24. This sort of question also we have discussed. I hope you are able to see the board. 5/6 of 24. Okay, though this type of question will not come in your exam, students. Okay, so don't worry about that. So what you will do? 5 into 24 by 6. Okay, now what is 24 into 5? 5 4s are 20, 5 2s are 10, 12. 120 divided by 6. It is actually 120 divided by 6, isn't it? We have done, we know that fraction is actually division only. So we will divide 120 divided by 6. Let us do it here. 6 2s are, we will take 2 digits, 12. 12 minus 12, 0, 0. This will get down. Okay, I hope you remember the multiplication also. 6 zeros are, don't forget, okay, everything is interrelated. 6 zeros are 0. So your answer is 20. So we will write this as answer 20. So 5/6 of 24 is 20. Okay students, so I hope these things are clear. Please see the video once again if you have any confusion. And this is all for today, students. So thank you. Keep studying for your finals, for your half yearly. And I will meet you in the next class. Till then, have a great day and thank you, students.